Are we stuck in infinity here?
No, I was.
Oh.
No,
It's like,
I was like,
hmm.
okay, I need to open. I don't have chat or anything, so I'm gonna open up YouTube on my phone. Um, I hear us.
You're definitely live.
We are live. Okay. I just feel weird not having chat, so it's like, just give me a second, you know? All right, we are live. Awesome. Stand my phone up. And this hotel has the worst internet, so I am using my hotspot on my phone.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
We're gonna.
because it has. When I did a speed test, it had one. There was like 1.7 download with like 2 upload, and I was like, okay, so we're using hotspot.
It's not good enough.
Welcome
Hopefully it holds
everybody. Happy
up.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's not Happy Friday. Usually it's
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Friday.
That's my fault. I thought I was gonna be in a hotel yesterday, but we ended up staying at a friend's house, and um, I'm in Atlanta. So because people have no idea where I am, because I'm always somewhere. I'm in Atlanta for Comic Con. I'm helping my friend Scott do the Comic Con. He sells his artwork and everything. Last night I did not go to Comic Con. I will be there today, and I will be there tomorrow. Should I talk about the people that I saw last night at dinner? Um,
Yeah. Well, first off, I don't know if they can see me because I can't see me, but
oh yeah,
hello,
you're
everybody.
here. You're here.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. We've missed you guys. I know, back to reality, right?
Yeah,
No more little tea time snacks, Alex. No more
I
little crustal
know.
sandwiches.
I know. Every day I'm like, just want a
You just want
little.
some of these snacks.
Yeah. Uh,
Our little butler, so each day we had tea time snacks, and he'd bring us like little crustless sandwiches cut in triangles, and then like fancy chocolates or something. And literally every day we've been home, my husband had to make himself little crustless sandwiches cut in triangles.
that's great.
That's so funny.
Uh,
But anyway, hi guys. Yeah, so Alex, you should tell them who you got to meet last night.
okay.
A lot of
Um,
us, the 80s.
yeah. Well, so there was only a couple people outside. There was a little VIP section that was near us, and I was like, those guys look familiar. And I was like, oh wait, okay, definitely know that guy. Definitely know him. Um, but then I didn't want to go up and bother anybody, so I'm not that person. So we're sitting at our table, and then a guy comes to our table that like he like owns the con. Um, so then, since he's sitting there, all these other people started coming up and introducing us to him. And Scott is he's a guest artist at the show, so the show asked for him to be there, um, and the so one of the people that was with us smoked cigarettes, and Pauly Shore comes up to bum a cigarette off of her, which was I was like, what's up, guy? Like, so that, and then like he comes back to the table because there's no ashtrays outside, and he's like, where do I ash this? And she's like, I've been doing it right here. So she has like a little pile set up underneath the table. So he's like,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just sit here real quick, and he's like, all right, I'll be back. So, and then what's it? I just forgot his. Oh, Corey Feldman.
Feldman, yeah.
Yeah, he had a bodyguard with him, which
Which is so
was
funny
a
you
little
said that
silly.
because you guys know Corey Feldman, right? Alex didn't know who he was,
I
but
know.
us 80s
I was like, I didn't,
totally know.
well, he doesn't look like he does when he was in the Goonies, you know? Like he's a lot older now.
He's got like a band now or something. He's an interesting character.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, to say the least. Uh,
you said Pauly Shore looked really rough too. Like
yeah,
it's
he was
been
a little
rough.
rough. He was a little rough. Um, and then DB Sweeney. Oh, there's a guy named Manu. I don't remember what he's in, but he thought Manu was okay. So I gotta look up Manu real quick. Um,
And then the guy from Karate Kid, the
yeah,
black the
the
villain. I can't
Cobra
remember his
Kai
name.
from Cobra. So from yeah, from Karate,
Yeah,
like the guy that plays Karate Kid, he's there at the show, but like
Oh,
his
is he?
arch enemy or whatever from
Yeah,
the
it's his
new
arch
TV
enemy that he goes
show.
against.
Yeah, so if like the new TV show Cobra Kai, he's there. I met him last night, and the older guy that's part of the Cobra Kai.
Linda said not a relative because she's her last name's got Feldman too.
Uh,
I was like, that's pretty cool though. Those 80s, they were big in the 80s. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, they were like the Corey duo.
yeah, there was a guy named Manu. I can't remember his last name right now, and I'm looking it up. I can't find it. He was sitting at the table. I had no idea who he was, but I've seen him in different movies. And he turns, he's like, he like touches me on the shoulder. He's like, hey man, I haven't seen you. I'm like, whoa, no, you don't know me. Like, nope, no, you got the wrong guy. And he's like, whoa, yeah, it's not you. That's not who I thought you were. But you look like him. And I was like, all right. You thought I was Hodor from Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm a foot shorter than that guy. Like,
That's so funny. Where were you? He was at a bar in Atlanta, so by Comic Con. So all these people, I'm guessing, are like the people you can pay to get like autographs.
Yeah.
Paid at Comic Con. So they were out after the show. But hi all, let's see who we got in here. We got Linda, Joanne, Sue, Jamie, Gail, Regina, Eddie. Hi Eddie, I know we're on the weekend now, so you could join us. That's one thing I thought of, is like weekend things aren't bad doing this because there's people who work during the week and can't join us. Debbie, Linda, Betsy, Carol. Welcome guys. We're glad to be back. There's probably a whole lot of new images since we've been on, since we were
for real.
It's like we went to a whole new world. Like, a whole different world.
Listen to that song.
Yeah, hi Sam.
And then Daniel Logan. Daniel Logan was in the Boba Fett new TV show, and he was like a kid in one of the Star Wars movies in the early 2000s. I didn't know who he was at first. He was sitting at the table. We were talking to him for like an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, hey. And they're like, yeah, he was in. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Susan. Welcome to the Meladads. Awesome.
Welcome.
Hi, Walter.
All right, so this is the link that I clicked on. New this week.
Yeah, so Cricut has a new link that's available, and it'll show you what's new each week. Images, projects, all of that. So that's pretty cool. So this is the first time we're getting to use that.
Yeah, I have only scrolled a little bit. I haven't gone too far. So let's take a look-see at what's here. So here's new projects. Do you want to look at new projects first, since that's the first thing here?
Sure, we can. Annie, thanks for being a Melodem for 34 months.
34 months.
Okay, Jamie said new this week is updated every Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon. We got to figure out what time. I love these cakes, though. Those are so cute. The cake box?
Yeah.
That's adorable. Those are so cute to give a gift in. There's a little pizza box.
A little retro TV.
Hey, that's cool.
Pizza box.
These are fun.
And I don't know how far, because there's, this is all Cricut's projects, so there's 7,694, so we're not going to go through all of those.
Yeah, that'll be a lot. We'll be here for a while. And he said, now I want cake. I don't need any cake for a while. We had the desserts on the cruise.
Yeah.
You could have whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah, I ate entirely way too much food. So I'm gonna guess we're back in the Christmas area now. So I'm guessing these were like the newer projects. So
people are still. I think those other ones are new too. They're just ahead of the game. Because they wouldn't be on their new from Christmas like months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, it's under all.
These are a whole bunch of cutaway cards.
Yeah.
Insert. Where? Hi, Oma. Sue said it's a sobering thought that my old TV is now being called retro. Oh, look at the 3D Nutcracker. That's awesome. Sure. My husband collects nutcrackers. but he doesn't have one I made. We did walk a lot on the cruise, though, a gazillion steps.
Yeah.
My blisters on my heels are finally gone.
I think I need new shoes. My shoes are, because my right foot's been bothering me now, and I'm like, dang it. Like, I go through shoes so fast. So
Holy
that's,
cow. Look.
it's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah, like open that up. What is, it's little here, so I'm trying to see, but I'm like, there's a lot going on there.
His face looks very distorted.
Oh, it's the numbers. Okay, I couldn't see from far away. Those are the numbers for the
Yeah.
fold. That's some origami. You know what I think when I see these? Because I'm always like, I am not good at origami. Charmy. Charmy, our room attendant on the cruise,
Oh,
she would do
right.
Italians for us, and they were phenomenal. And I was like, I bet you Charmy would be really good at this origami 3D stuff. It
Yeah.
was just for her to be home with us.
That's so many folds.
So many folds. It's
Who-
really cool. So do you guys like doing these 3D projects with all these folds? I know some of you guys are fans of this. Who loves to do these things? Who's really good at it?
Can you zoom out? Let's zoom out.
How many numbers does it go up to? I've seen some with like 600 numbers, and I was like, "Ooh wee!"
I know. That's why I was like, what? I was looking for all the numbers.
Welcome, Connie. She said, "Finally seen alive. Been a long time. We are glad you joined
Yeah,
us."
It's
Louise,
It's
Joanne
been-
said Louise. Yes, Louise would be able to kill it on these.
yeah,
I already.
yeah.
And he said she's not good at it, but they are fun to do. I'm gonna have to try one of these. I'm gonna have to get this nutcracker.
Oh wait, how do I get back? Do I need to open up the link again?
It's a good question.
Is there
Yeah.
a? Oh,
If you guys followed anything from our cruise, we'll be posted more on it too. Alex is gonna have some videos on his channel. I'll have some come out on this later. Definitely. What was your favorite part of the cruise, Alex?
I'm switching it to me just for a second.
Okay. Betsy said, click on the title at the top.
The title. Okay. Where's the title?
Like in the, I think, when you go back.
Right. Well, like that brings us. I was just trying to get back to. Hold on, quit that. I have two Cricut designs for a second. Trying to get back to the new. Open. There we go.
There we go.
Into infinity. Okay.
I should just do it live, Linda, of me trying to put that nutcracker together so you could see where I go wrong and what not to do.
Alright. So new images. So should we do new image
Yeah.
sets
Let's go to
first?
Well, I don't know if they have it divided into new image sets on here, it looks like.
Well, there's
So we
new
could
image
put it-
sets down here.
Oh, there's new image sets down there. Either one.
Oh,
The
so
other
there's
one,
3 sets.
oh, those are cute. I don't know what's going on there, but that's
Then
cute.
there's more new image sets. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is
Alright.
punny running phases. So there's little links or little tabs above each one.
World's okayest runner.
That'd be me.
The guy that was running around the pool, man, he was
Oh,
getting his laps
He
over
for
there.
sure was doing it.
I was so busy, I don't even know how you ran through the people.
You think this is slow? Wait until I go uphill.
It's so
Warning, I
funny.
run very slow.
I couldn't even call it a run. It's a brisk walk.
Alright. If I pass out, please pause my watch. I feel that.
If you click on the title up above it, it goes back. Gotcha. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for joining us.
I'm just
If you
looking for the
read this, I'm
title.
not last.
What's that?
Says if you can read this, I'm not last.
Yeah.
There she glows. That's good. That would have been good for the glow party on the cruise.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the cruise was holding a sloth by far.
Oh,
like that.
yeah. I did enjoy that. And the monkeys.
And the monkeys.
The monkeys.
The monkeys.
They
If
were
you haven't
obsessed.
seen, the monkeys were obsessed. I mean, obsessed with Alex's hair.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Oh.
They're little thieves, though. They stole my husband's like World Series pin off of his hat.
So these are adorable summer fun animals. Look at the penguin.
Yeah, a penguin on a flamingo float. How perfect is that?
Yeah.
And just relaxing. Oh, that's a crab. Is that a crab with a hat? That is a crab with a hat. Do they have a frog with a hat like Fernando?
Is that oxalotl? Is that what is it?
It is axolotl.
Okay.
In a little pool. These are so cute. Hi, Barbara. Betsy the sloth was our I love sloth. I want a sloth. My daughter, she was crying happy tears holding Sophia the sloth.
Yeah.
They're so cool. They're such neat creatures, aren't they? They're just completely chill and just.
You would think that those claws are super sharp, like, but
No,
no.
they just use them to hold on to like trees and stuff.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. That was worth like the whole trip. That like was amazing.
Yeah. Is that a sheep on a
Oh,
surfboard?
Kathy, I don't remember. I remember seeing the unicorn numbers in images because if you look back, I don't know if it was our last image set video or the video before that, but we come across those numbers in the video. So you may be able to see it off of that. Oh, Linda, they will love it. They will love it. That excursion's amazing.
Yeah.
I could have just went back. Like if I was staying there I would go back every day and hold the sloth.
Right.
Every day.
Chocolate retro cartoons.
Chocolate's giving the high five. Is that a chocolate croissant?
Croissant? Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, you can search unicorns. I would search unicorn and numbers and see if you can find it that way. And then if it doesn't, then there's. Yeah, the sloth is my husband's spirit animal too. We got for Christmas, we got a big blow up sloth, and he's wearing a bathrobe and holding a cup of coffee, and his shirt says, "I'm only a morning person on Christmas." Fondue. It's funny, Matt kept talking about being able to get his ice cream cone. I think he got one ice cream cone the whole time we were on the cruise.
I got ice cream twice. I got one cone. So these are more new image sets. So this
These
one
are
is
what would you use this for exactly?
glitch patterns. I don't know, but they're trippy.
They are. You definitely wouldn't want to do it with paper. Can you imagine like doing it with icon and trying to?
Yeah, no. I was looking at it, I was like, well, maybe some of them, like this one, I feel like you could do with paper because it might be, no, I don't think so. Because I was thinking, wouldn't it just be different layers and different parts cut out? But there's like full on just, no, that would drive me nuts. Trying to.
What exactly you would use it for? Do you guys have any ideas what you would use these glitch ones for? Linda, yes, their fur is soft. The sloths are soft. They're so cute. You just wanted to put them under your shirt and run away and take them home. Like, please, can we take her home?
Drip abstract patterns. Oh, these are cool.
That's cool to use to cut a different design out of, too.
Yeah.
And slice it through, and then you can have that pattern on your image. And these are different. I haven't seen any like this in Design Space before. They almost look like paint pours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or as a background. Definitely, you can print it out as a background.
Ginkgo leaf wall decals. Oh, okay. So I can see this like in a hotel. You walk in, this is on the wall, you know?
Yeah. Sublimate on a tumbler, that's a good idea too. It is, Betsy, right? They do have such love in their eyes, those sloths. Oh, it was like I said, that was like the best moment in my life. I was like, I may have had children and got married, but the sloth moment, I don't know. It's just like all my childhood dreams come true.
Classic tattoo designs.
Oh.
Butterfly.
Because, you know, butterfly. Who doesn't have a butterfly tattoo?
I don't.
You said I might have to edit that out. I don't, because I even told them that.
We told them what?
That, like, the sloth was my happiest moment in life.
Oh, yeah.
Children, I love you. Hubby, I love you. But, like, I got to hold a sloth. Oh, that's so funny.
These are new from the contributing artists.
Oh, these are cute. These are cute animals.
So this is at the bottom of the list. So this is all the new stuff, like, for this week or whatever. But
yeah, I guess when you go to the link, you only see new stuff for just 1 week back, I'm assuming?
Yeah, but it's been a while since we did a video, so we'll go back and show you some more image sets.
The animals are adorable, though.
Yeah, they are. A little bear.
I was really hoping to see some dolphins or something off the ship, but I never...
I know.
I've never found one.
I didn't either.
No, there's some real origami.
Yeah.
Ooh, that design's really neat.
Dinosaur. That's cool.
Dawn said, did y'all have any YouTube fans running up to you on the cruise? So, on the last night, was it the last night?
Yeah, there was one person that came up.
She's like, I know who you are.
Yeah.
She was Haven also, so we had seen her many times, but...
And then once I got home, someone, when we were holding sloths, they sent me a message on Messenger, and they're like, oh, I wasn't sure if that was you, but now that I know it's you. They were with us at the sloth holding thing in Roatan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's like lost my train of thought. Can't.
And the lady that came up to us used to be she had a scrapbooking store, so she had followed Melody for a long time. Is what it sounded like from like way back, even. So that was neat to get to meet some people.
So these are image sets. Okay. So, wow, there's 200 images in this one. 50 United States designs, retro designs.
That's cool with the sunset. I see Indiana there.
I guess there's 4 different styles of each one. Yeah, so each one's gonna have a sunset, like a cutout, a green, and then like a drawing.
I like the sunset ones. Those are
neat. Illinois, gross.
Indiana. Woohoo. It would be cool to do a shirt of the states you've been to and then fill it in, you know, as you go, but with the sunset, like, colors in them. That would look awesome.
Yeah. Utah.
I need to really look at how many states.
I feel like you would have to do a blanket because a t-shirt would be very difficult for the size.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Dawn, we didn't see any flying fish. Linda, so we didn't. It's funny you say that because my husband's driving home last night and he's like, I'm driving home in a blizzard, and I look out the door and I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no snow. So it didn't snow here, but it snowed like 20 minutes away. That Colorado one. I love how like the Arizona's got the cactuses in it, Colorado's
Yeah.
got the mountains in it.
California doesn't have anything. Neither does Maine or Florida has like a dot. Like,
That were like this, yeah. What's with a sun? Maybe that's a
oh
sun.
yeah, that makes sense.
Hawaii.
It has a palm
Yeah,
tree.
crazy. Sue, one of our admins lives in California, and she was saying, and they have a house up in the mountains, and how much snow they're getting. I feel like it's been a really weird winter here. We have not got, and usually we get lake effect snow because we're close to Lake Michigan, but we haven't even. I don't think we've shoveled the driveway once this winter, which is insane.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm so over winter. I know I came home in my flip flops and capris, and I'm like, I'm just living this life. I'm not putting regular shoes on.
Sacred geometry pattern designs.
Ooh. Oh, those are neat.
Yeah.
I like geometry. I like the symmetry and all of that. I wonder what makes it sacred. Say it's sacred.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. I'm like,
Ooh, that one's pretty neat. Spirograph. Yeah, did you ever do one of those spirograph things, Alex, where you put what it was called? It had like how do you even explain it? It's got like a thing kind of, because I'm like, nope, I don't know how to explain it. You put your pen in it, it has a hole, and then it's like a gear, and it's on a thing, and it slides around. So as you take your pen and the thing slides around, it makes these designs, kind of like this. And then you can put your pen in another hole and move it, and then it does like a different. Do you know what I'm talking about?
no.
No, you've never done those? Oh man, I used to find them really sad.
Wait.
I was like, I bet you have.
Yes, I do remember that now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time. That was a long time ago. I was little when that.
Is it still a thing? We need to bring spirographs back. It was super satisfying to me.
It was, yes. Floral sea creatures.
Oh, neat. Oh my gosh, the penguin's so cute.
Aww.
That is so cute. Is that a crab?
Yeah, I had to look over it. I was like, I don't know what that is. It's a
The
squid.
squid. The eel.
Yeah.
The octopus. Holding some flowers like it's going to prom or something.
It needs a top hat. I feel like octopuses should always have top hats.
That's awesome. Yep, they are still a thing.
Axolotl.
So many cute critters added. I love the critters. Oh, that turtle's neat.
Yeah.
Flowers. I really wanted to see a sea turtle too. Where we went, there was good snorkeling though, especially when we went to Bimini, Bahamas. I was reading, Alex, people saying they took the little golf cart thing, like you did, went to the shops, went to some restaurant, and they went right off the pier and went and swam with nurse sharks. Not nerf. Nurse sharks.
Nerf sharks.
We saw sharks, but they're reef sharks, I guess. So they're like not the ones that will eat you.
They're
so
nice ones.
A pufferfish.
Pufferfish are very poisonous.
Yeah. That penguin though is adorable.
I know, I love it.
He reminds me of the penguin from you've seen Surf's Up, haven't you?
I think so.
Yeah. I was like, how are you a penguin and you haven't seen Surf's Up?
Yeah, I think
penguins and they surf, but they remind me of them because they're like whole, they got like the lays on them.
Ooh, they got glitch alphabet monograms.
Sue said, sorry, but I'm not going to take a chance that the ones that don't eat you are visiting the ones that do eat you. I understand that, Sue, totally. Because I was thinking, I was like, well, but if their food's here, but I guess the reefs are harder for the bigger sharks to get in. Because
yeah.
I can't remember I think it was in Honduras. They said the same thing. Oh yeah, because our tour guide
Yeah.
said something because we asked, and he said no, they don't really come in because of the reefs. The big sharks, no.
Arnold.
Arnold, he was the best. If you guys go to Honduras, go to Rory's Tours. And it's not expensive. He takes you around the whole day. Will take you wherever he wants, and he gave the best tour. So much information, and I'm really glad he suggested that sloth place because the other sloth place is who the excursions or the trips are through, so they're even busier. So it was perfect. We really enjoyed that.
I don't know where you would use this because it would be.
It'd be a little difficult.
Yeah, but they look really cool.
Yeah. Definitely do iron-on or vinyl in these. Can you imagine paper? Trying to place each little tiny dot.
No. No, I cannot.
So Rory's Tours or Ronies? It's either R-O-N-Y or R-O-R-Y.
Ronies or Tony's?
Ronies. I think it's Ronies.
Okay, so we already
Yeah,
saw.
those excursions are much cheaper if you book them online, like through the company versus the cruise ships. The cruise ships excursions were like triple the price of what it was if you booked it yourself.
Oh, so we didn't see these. We saw the coffee retro cartoons. We didn't see coffee cartoons or chocolate obsession. A little coffee cup. Whipped cream. I need a coffee.
That Starbucks on the ship had to done crazy amounts of business.
Yeah.
Frappe. These are good for the coffee lover, though. If you're making a card for the coffee lover. We had some other excursions planned too, but because our itinerary got changed, we didn't get to. So Cozumel was canceled when we got there the day of the cruise. It said Cozumel was canceled because they double booked the port. So they were sending us to this little teeny tiny, right, Alex?
Yeah. Bimini.
You can't even see it on the map. It's a dot. Like, I thought Alex was in the middle of the ocean on the map. He's like, no, this is the island we're at. It's called Bimini, which apparently they've only been going to for like 2 years. It's a beautiful island. It's basically all owned by Resorts World. But the beaches were beautiful. But there wasn't much there. But in Cozumel, we were going to do a Jeep tour. And then in Costa Maya, it got canceled because we got to Costa Maya. We couldn't dock because the wind and water was horrible. So
the waves were splashing over the pier that we would have to walk on to get to mainland.
I seen in the Facebook groups too that the cruise after us got canceled for Costa Maya for the same reasons.
Okay.
But we were going to have a golf cart there. We were going to have a golf cart and go around the island. Yeah, I don't need any chocolate for a while either. Like, I am sweetsed out. Like...
Okay, we saw that. We saw that. Circuit patterns.
Oh.
Those are interesting. So if you know anyone that works with computers, builds
the STEM program, the robot teams would probably like be into this. Connor may be into this. If you could have them draw it.
Right.
Yeah, and if you have somebody like you complete my circuit or something, like if you're in a relationship with somebody that's like into those things, you could like have it draw that and be like, you complete my circuit. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we saw that. We saw the glitch patterns.
Steampunk, Alex.
Finally.
You should make a steampunk penguin.
I know. Well, I have a few different animals that I want to use because I want to make that card, but I didn't know how to. Now I'll be able to make that card that I wanted to make, because I was like, how do I put gears and stuff on there? Because like this I could use as a background, and then I have those gear embellishments I could kind of have popped up on there, so it kind of looks like it's 3D.
Which, by the way, guys, if you want to buy anything on Cricut, they have their Mardi Gras sale going, so it's 40% off materials and accessories, and then that sale will end tonight. So there should be in the description links too that you can shop at it. And then you can use our discount code CREATE and save even more.
I like that that's on there. I'll definitely be using that soon. Delicious chocolate. Come on. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm hungry.
I've been very hungry since I've been home. Like, I don't even care about food.
Well, yeah, I went back to intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until afternoon anyways. But
Ice cream.
it's just getting dinner in before 8 o'clock is sometimes difficult. So on the days that I know I'm going to be eating later, I don't eat until like 1 or 2. So then
Oh,
so it gives me 8 hours of eating time, and then 16 hours of burning calories.
Dawn said, blonde moment question. Are the faded looking solid color images for offsetting? Are you talking about the ones for like drawing?
These
Are
are
you talking about,
draw. These are cut and draw.
yeah, when they're the lighter like that, it's usually the drawn
Yeah,
images.
those are drawn.
I don't know what a Timmy's is, Joanne, but I'm interested. She said, now I'm trying to think who I can beg to get me a Timmy's.
A Timmy's.
I don't know.
Oh, so this is circuit shapes. So for your "you complete me" thing,
Yep.
you can do the heart.
Ah, Tim Hortons coffee. Got you, Joanne. We don't have that here. We don't have Tim
No,
Hortons.
you have to go to
But
like
people
New
love Tim
York.
Hortons.
I was wondering if it was Tim Hortons, because like if it was a coffee place, because I was like I was trying to remember the name of it. I was like, it's not Timmy's though.
You
But
have that in you have Tim Hortons in the Airbnb. You have that
yeah,
coffee.
yeah, Tim Hortons there. I've been to a Tim Hortons when I went to Ontario, but there's also, you can get it close to the border too. So
Oh. Oh no, she's got COVID. Well, Joanne, I hope you are better soon
um,
and feeling okay.
classic coffee.
Oh, that one's nice with the heart design in the middle.
Oh, I was like, where do you see that? My eyes haven't made it that far. I was like going, I got stuck on this one for a minute, the affogato.
What?
It's affogato.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a type of drink.
Okay.
It's like coffee, espresso. Do they put ice cream in it? Like, I don't remember. I think they put like a scoop of ice cream in it, and like melt. It's phenomenal. And then whipped cream.
I do miss the espresso martinis. Those were delicious.
Yes,
I had actually never had an espresso martini until the cruise.
Ugh, they're so good. Have you had a chocolate martini?
I don't think so.
Those are really good too. Those are straight dessert in a glass with alcohol.
Yeah,
So weird. Like,
I'm trying to figure. Oh, I get you. It's the top of the pitcher of coffee
yeah.
and then a coffee cup. I know Matt's like, I need my cappuccino machine. I'm like, we have a cappuccino machine here. He's like, it's not the same. There, I just
Right.
push a button. It does it.
glitch shapes.
If anybody makes anything with this glitch stuff, let us see it because I'm interested in what people would do with it.
Yeah. I like a lot of the stuff, but I just don't know.
Awesome. Dawn entered the Melody Lane giveaway. Yes, if you want to enter the Melody Lane giveaway, go to Cricut Design Space group on Facebook. And pinned is our entry to enter. And today is what? The 25th already? So it ends in a couple days. The 28th at midnight Eastern is the deadline for it. And somebody's going to win a Maker 3 bundle. So if you haven't entered that, go enter because that's a great prize.
These are drippy shapes, right? Yeah, drip
Okay,
shapes.
those are like in for teenagers. You know, they have the drippy stuff going in on there.
I get it though. Looks cool. Doodle typography sentiments. Happy birthday to you.
Merry Christmas. I can't even think of Christmas yet. I'm like, oh.
No. Good luck to you. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Spread love and cheer for all. Oh, I'm thinking of Elf. What's he say? Sing loud and. There we go. Sue just shared the post to the Facebook group that you can enter the giveaway in. Sesame Street.
Which was purchased. So that is not access.
Oh, it's not access. That was my first movie I seen in the theater as a child was Follow That Bird of Sesame Street. I made Ducky watch it with me recently. She loved it. She's like...
I can't. I can't do it. I've been to the puppet museum here in Atlanta, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they have puppets from, like, Jim Henson?
Yeah, there's a whole section of it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I remember when, we used to go on the boat all the time before my dad found golfing, and we would decorate the boat for, like, Venetian nights. And one year, it was, I think when Jim Henson died, he did the whole boat was all Sesame Street, and my dad would cut them out of giant wood and then paint them. He would, like, he'd get a coloring book with a page, and then he'd make it into a graph. Then he'd take the big piece of wood, and he'd chalk the graph on it, and then he'd draw it, cut it, paint it. He was amazing. And then, because I remember that year I remember Big Bird and Cookie Monster and Bert and Ernie. And then I was dressed in a Miss Piggy costume.
Really?
Yeah, I was Mrs. Piggy that we rented. And it had a big cloud, and he cut out of it, thanks for something, Jim Henson. And then it had lights behind it. It was like plexiglass, and it lit up and everything.
That's cool.
It's so funny because my brother used to tell me I looked like Miss Piggy because I had my blonde. I do. It's not a lie. When I had my long blonde curly hair and like my eyes are kind of like hers and everything, and then I got to really be Miss Piggy.
So I guess
In high school, I dated a guy that looked like Kermit, so it was even funnier. Zoe. That thing's the little, I don't even know what they're called, but that's so cute holding the little flower.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah. I don't know what it's called.
Twiddlebug.
Twiddlebug. Super Grover.
I couldn't even tell you which one of the two is that. Is that Ernie? Or is that Bert?
That's Bert.
Okay.
Wait. No, that's Ernie. That's Ernie.
It is Ernie.
Bert, think about it. You know Elmo. Everybody knows Elmo.
Elmo is okay. I didn't know Grover. I know Elmo. I don't know that thing. This thing.
The fairy one. She's newer. She like came out.
Abby.
Oh, Addie. Well, happy birthday to your son, Dawn. Your youngest is 21. Oh my goodness.
I know Cookie Monster. I don't know who that is.
Is Sesame Street still on TV? Like, is there, Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah,
He's so funny. Um, yeah, is Sesame Street still a thing?
I have no idea. No idea. There's a snowman. Does he talk? Is he a puppet?
Like, Jamie, do your grandkids watch Sesame Street at all? Is that a thing?
Maybe.
They actually were really good. I mean, like, because you learn from them too, and that's why they have all these words in Spanish because
Yeah.
you would. That is so true, Dawn. Time flies way too fast.
So there's Ernie, but there's no Bert. Oh, there he is.
Yes. You're funny.
Cookie Monster.
And Jamie said, "Mine do not watch Sesame Street. They are into the much more annoying stuff like Peppa Pig."
Yeah. Peppa. Vintage typography.
So it is. Sesame Street is still going strong. That's awesome.
The walls are very thin here. I hear someone arguing with someone outside. Chocolate lover phrases. I'd give up chocolate, but I'm not a quitter.
Ducky is sad about her chocolate we got in Honduras, because did you eat any of your chocolate? You got a thing too, didn't you?
Yeah.
She's ate all hers, and so she's
Oh.
like looking up, because we still have the coconut bar we got. And I was like, well, maybe you can buy it online. And she looked up, you can't buy it online. I was like, well, I guess you got to go to Honduras again to get more chocolate.
It was so far it's been pretty good. I've had like four of the bars. I really like the coffee bean one because they put coffee beans in the chocolate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The banana one was weird because they actually put dried bananas in the chocolate. But it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But the coffee
We definitely
one.
discovered that fresh cocoa beans are not good, right? Like when they had us taste it at the thing.
I had no issues with it. It
was not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's much better after you add the chocolate or add the sugar to the chocolate.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It was just very bland, I guess.
Oh, you got that frozen chocolate too, didn't you?
Yeah,
That drink?
That was good, but I didn't want to carry it, and there was no lid to it, so I was like, I need to chug this.
That I need chocolate periodically. That's fun.
Yeah. I like this dripping chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you didn't want to use that saying, you could take the dripping chocolate and use it for
Canadian comfort foods.
Crafty BJ. Welcome to the Melodettes. Everyone, welcome.
Welcome.
Beaver tails. That's so weird that this is on here because I seen yesterday it popped up beaver, which is like an elephant ear. You know what elephant ears are, right? That you would eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So beaver tail is the same thing as an elephant ear. They just call them beaver tails.
Oh, okay. And then
That'd be really weird if you didn't know what they were talking about, right? You're like, why do you like beaver tails?
Right. And I'm guessing they have different. Is that like bananas on them? I don't know.
Yeah, you can get different toppings on them, like Nutella and caramel sea salt are phenomenal, Marianne. I love caramel sea salt.
I have no
I love
idea
caramel
what
anything.
Nanaimo bars are.
I don't either.
Or
I love ketchup chips. What?
Ketchup chips?
This must be. Is this like a?
It said
Canadian?
Canadian comfort foods.
Oh, okay, okay. I missed that part.
It was like we went over this.
I know poutine. I know what
Yeah.
poutine is.
The maple syrup.
And Dawn said, elephant ears to me is a type of plant. Well, here when you would go to like festivals and stuff, kind of like a funnel cake,
Yeah.
but not all tubular. It's like they just pour the dough and it's flat, and then they brush it with like melted butter and put cinnamon and sugar on it. I loved them when I was a kid. That's what I wanted was an elephant ear. Funnel cakes aren't the same to me. I don't dig funnel cakes. Like Loved elephant ears.
Shabby chic
Shabby
Earth Day.
Earth Day. It's cool to care. Make Earth green again. That's neat. I'm with her.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Marianne said, "You're making me hungry."
Me hungry.
I'm going to have some Uber Eats now. We got DoorDash last night. My husband was getting home from work. My daughter got home from work. I hadn't eaten. So I was like, "Do you guys just want me to order DoorDash?" We did, but they delivered it to the wrong house.
Are you serious?
Did you? Yeah, she sent a picture. I was like, "Oh, that's not my house. This is my house." She actually went back, but I saw, like, if it's a neighbor right next door, I can tell by the picture, and I'll just go grab it. But this one, I was like, I don't know whose door this is. Yeah. So I messaged her. She did go back and get our food and bring it to us. So that was nice.
That's crazy. So today I'm gonna Uber over to the show because parking over there is like $40 or $60.
Holy cow!
Unless you park far enough away, it's $20. But then you have to walk like stupid distance. So we figure it'd be easier just to Uber. So I'll Uber over there. Can I get some Uber Eats in my Uber? Like
cleaning equipment icons. Don said, "No tip for her." I did. I tipped her $10.
Yeah. I mean, she got it,
Yeah, she showed me a picture of the other house. The other house had 11. It wasn't on our street. It was a different street, but she did deliver it to the right number address, just wrong street. I even put right in the directions too. Like, we're on the corner, green, 2-story house. Yeah. Sometimes they don't read those.
So you could do, if you need a van, probably get rid of the stuff.
Cleaning companies are a cheap, they make a lot of money and they are cheap to start because you basically just need cleaning materials.
Right.
I know this is the director of operations of a commercial cleaning company. And every business gets cleaned. So there's a lot of money out there in it.
Coffee is always a good idea.
Coffee pairs nicely with silence.
Coffee till cocktails. Welcome to the coffee bar. It's coffee time.
Coffee till cocktails?
Yeah.
For those of you who remember Callie, who was Melody's assistant, Callie now is a manager of a coffee shop. So she would probably enjoy these.
Yeah.
Day's Good Mood is sponsored by coffee.
Vintage poker playing card symbols. We have missed a lot, guys.
Yeah. Oh, that spade's neat with the designs in it. And that heart with the designs, not even for cards, just for anything,
anything you want to use it for.
Need a heart.
And the drawing, the detail in the drawing. I like these designs though.
Very neat. Yeah, all the designs within those.
Classic casino elements.
Madison did not want us playing slot machine. She's like, "This is so dumb. I lost $20 the entire trip. Total." And she's like, that was like $20 over the whole trip. No, we actually didn't because Matt won $66, so we were up $40. We're not gamblers, but
yeah.
had a Wizard of Oz machine, which you guys know I love the Wizard of Oz movie. It's my favorite movie. And whenever I go to casino, I play that, and they usually do good. Alex, you played it, and you were doing good on it too.
Yeah.
Well, it's giving you the bonuses.
Yeah, there was. I think I ended up being positive a total of like 40 or $50, but at one point, you know, I kept hitting high, low, high. Like I hit the bonus on like 6 machines, and then on one of the machines I got like the smaller jackpot.
So the ship was interesting because the first night about 3 a.m., the whole wall starts vibrating, shaking, and I'm like, there's a helicopter landing on top of this cruise ship right now, right? But what happened was that night, 2 guys got in a fight at the casino. So our cruise ship had to turn around. It was our first night at sea. We had to turn around.
They didn't turn around. They got closer to Key West, so they had to like kind of go off of the path. So because we were near Key West, but they just had to get closer to Key West. But you can continue on.
Yeah, and then the Coast Guard came out and met us somehow to take off the guy who started the fight. There was a guy injured in the fight, and there was also a guy that day who had a heart attack in the hibachi place.
Oh, really?
Off the ship also.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to like go backwards, so we were really behind on time, like hours, so we had to like book it to be able to get to our destination in time. So that first day at sea, I was seasick. It was like we were rocking and rolling up there.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Alex enjoyed it. I enjoyed it once I got past. I took seasick medicine and after it passed, but the lamps were moving and everything, and we were on the top front of the ship, so I guess they say that feels the most. So it was an adventure.
I like these feathers.
Oh yeah. Feathers are very in. There's lots of home decor they do with feathers.
Do we see roller derby?
I don't know. I remember, yeah, because we were talking about the skating ring.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about all that?
Cricut Cutie
Yep,
birthday.
and then the Cricut Cutie birthday celebration. So we're back to what was new before we left.
Okay, so
I did wear a patch. We took something with the B. Bromine. It's motion sickness. It's just like
Dramamine.
It's just like Dramamine. Yeah, and it didn't make you tired. But I did talk to people who were wearing the patch and they swore by the patch. They just like put it behind their ear and they said it worked amazingly. The other days didn't bother me. And then you get really used to the rocking. Like we were saying, we miss it. It rocks you to sleep, don't it?
Yeah, it really does.
They need to invent a bed that does that. You know how like the babies have the little things you put them in and it moves them? What if our beds could just slightly go back and forth and like rock you to sleep?
I would fall asleep so fast.
Yeah.
Because even sitting in a chair, and if I was just a little bit tired, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now. Like, I was dozing.
Rocks you like a baby. I know, I love the little cuties, Dawn. I'm glad they gave us a whole bunch of little cutie designs.
Well, it's been an hour.
Wow.
We got caught up in an hour. Sometimes it takes us an hour just to get through what's new for a week.
Right. So we have a new card design that's coming out for our Patreon supporters too, but I have to do a video on how to put it together, so that will be coming out in the next couple days. And it's a really neat card design.
And when I get home, I should be home on Tuesday. I have card ideas, so I'll be designing and creating those. And then I also want to we'll be putting on them for a Pinterest inspired video coming up soon.
Yeah. Showing you how to design a Pinterest inspired project.
Yeah. So don't even know what the theme of that will be, but we'll get that figured out. So
yeah. Oh, and we gotta plan that still. So we're gonna have our monthly hangout for our Patreons in March on the 11th or the 12th, right? Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna check and see what works best for everyone, but we'll be doing our monthly hangout then.
Yeah. So, all right.
Thank you guys for joining us. We missed you guys. It feels like we've been gone so long.
Yeah.
Glad to get home. I was really glad to get home to my animals. That's one thing you always look forward to when you leave, is coming home. My animals missed me. So we will see you guys later.
Toodles.
Good weekend, guys. Happy crafting. Bye.